Leo's baton. Leo's baton. It was late in the winter, and the little Einsteins were cozy inside their clubhouse, enjoying some hot chocolate. Suddenly, Rocket's antenna was lit up. He was sending the team a signal. "We have a mission," exclaimed Leo. The team quickly headed to Rocket's look and listen scope to find out about their mission. Leaves sticking out of the snow. Annie wondered aloud. "I bet it's a flower trying to push its way through the snow," guessed Quincy. "Oh, it's a crocus, the first sign of spring," June exclaimed. "Our mission must be to help spring arrive," Leo said excitedly. "And to do that, we need to get the crocus to bloom. What season is it where you live right now? Is it spring, summer, winter, or fall?" Just as the team was about to blast off to Crocus Hill, Leo realized that something was terribly wrong. "My baton is missing," Leo shouted. "Oh dear," exclaimed Annie. You'll need it to conduct the crocus. Where could it be? We need to go back to the clubhouse and find it." Quincy was puzzled. "There has to be a clue around here somewhere. Look around the clubhouse. Do you see a special message that might help the team?" Special message. "Great job, you found the special message. Look closely. Can you name all the items you see pictured?" "What do all these pictures mean?" asked Annie. Maybe it's a code we need to crack," replied Quincy. June had an idea. "Let's write down the first letter for each pictured word to see if it spells out a sentence." "Good idea, June," said Leo. "Let's see," said Leo. "If we write an F for frog, and an I for ice cream, and an N for nest, and a D for dog, we have the word find." "Awesome job, Leo," praised June. "Let's look at the next word. A Y for yo-yo, an O for owl, a U for an umbrella, and an R for rabbit. Your. Can you figure out the last word to solve the secret message? Look at each picture and think about what letter begins each word." "The final word is footprints," shouted Quincy. "Find your footprints. That's the secret message." "That's good advice," said June. "Leo needs to track down his footprints to figure out where he has had his baton last." "Leo, didn't you have your baton on our last mission in Vermont?" asked Annie. "You're right, Annie," exclaimed Leo. "And my footprints should be pretty easy to find in the Vermont snow. Let's head back there." Once in Vermont, the team quickly found 3 sets of tracks in the snow, but had to figure out which set was Leo's. "Are they the first set of tracks?" "No, those are rabbit tracks." "Can you hop like a rabbit?" "Are they the second set of tracks?" "No, those are bear tracks." "Can you growl like a bear?" "Are they the third set of tracks?" "Yes, those are Leo's footprints." Let's follow Leo's footprints to see where they lead. Can you help? Use your finger to retrace his steps. Where do his fingerprints end? Great job! They end at the maple tree. Look at the other footprints in the snow. Can you identify some of the animal tracks you see? Try to match them up with the animals you see in the forest. June was the first to arrive at the maple tree. Here it is, she said, using her handkerchief to wipe off Leo's sticky baton. It must have gotten stuck onto the sap of this tree when we were learning how to make maple syrup. Guess we really got ourselves into a sticky situation, giggled Annie. I cannot believe it, exclaimed Quincy. Following our footsteps really worked. We found Leo's baton, and now we're ready to wake up spring. That's right, Quincy, said Leo. In just a few hours, it will be the first day of spring. We need to get to Crocus Hill. There's no time to waste. Look, the team found the green leaves poking through the snow on Crocus Hill. Are you ready to help Leo encourage the crocus to bloom? Pretend you have your own baton and wave it around. Now squat down and pretend you're ready to burst through the snow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it! You helped the crocus bloom and got spring to arrive on time. Spring has sprung, cried June. Let's spin and twirl to celebrate. Pretend your arms are light and airy petals swaying in the springtime breeze. Great dancing, June, said Quincy. I'll accompany you on my flute. Toot, toot, da-loot. Look, exclaimed Annie. The snow is melting and leaves and flowers are popping up everywhere. Let's sing a song to celebrate. If you know the tune to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, then you can sing our springtime serenade. Crocus, crocus, hear us sing. Thanks to you, we now have spring. You've helped us to melt the snow away and brought us each such a sunny day. Crocus, crocus, you're the reason we all can enjoy the season. We followed our footprints, found Leo's baton, and helped the crocus to spring into action, said Quincy. What a day. Let's give ourselves a big hand, giggled Annie, clapping her hands together. And don't forget to take a bow, said Leo. Great job, team, said Leo. Mission completion. The end.